building's history know it simply as the Murder Hotel.
Crashing into another car, and then another car went ahead and crashed.
The infamous hotel was run by a mysterious family for several generations, until close. In unrelated news, the trivia murder party killer is still on the loose. next, death and destruction.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. Those free vacation coupons you received in the mail were a trick, luring you into a game with deadly consequences. Only one of you will survive. Also, if you have any feedback on the hotel side of things, please pull me aside during the game. I'm all ears. Alright, first question. Which of these is a Vincent van Gogh painting? Yeah, I was an art major. Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, follow me. Welcome to Room 101. It's non-smoking. Ah, the lost art of letter writing. I'm going to dictate a message to you. Write down as much of what I say as you can. Everyone else will be typing too. And if anyone does a better job than you, you die. Okay, starting letter now. Dear Self-Help Seminar, I know that I already paid in full, but I figured out how to help myself and am now looking to get a refund. I should not have registered so quickly, but I could not help myself. It is ironic if you think about it. Time's up. Okay, now let me just collect your letters and what's the result? But did anyone do better than you? You were not the best. I mean, one of you wrote this. Were you even trying? Don't worry. Okay, so don't freak out. But you're a ghost now. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Let's keep moving. What is not spread by mosquitoes? Who picked this? Which leaves only you. Come with me. Salutations! Welcome back to the killing room. Pigs! You're going to drop down this board and try to avoid the death zones. You know what? We need some death zones. Hey, you! Pick the landing slots that kill. Okay. Let the games begin. Pick a spot to drop from. This was a lot harder to build than you guess. Yeah, I knew it. I should have made them all death zones. You'd think ghosts would just fall through the bottom of an elevator when it goes up, but I guess ghost rules don't make any sense. Let's try another one. American movie star Grace Kelly became princess of which country? Who picked this? One of you is still alive. I want to show you something. I I hope you're good with instructions. Follow as many rules as you can before time runs out. Everyone else is playing too. If any of them correctly follow more rules than you, I will kill you. Go! It may not look like it, but this is totally different than the math minigame. Rule time is coming to an end. Rules out for summer. You lose. We're here. The final round is close. Next question. What animal does lard come from? Who picked this? It's time. It's the classic game, Chalices. I've given each safe player a poison pellet. Pick a chalice to drop your poison in. Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. Most people are poison intolerant, so try not to drink the poison. Now let's see what you drink. Uh-oh, poison. Oops, didn't mean to kill all of you, but I still need one alive player, so... It's kind of arbitrary, but you had the most money. Anywho, the time has come. You've made it so far, but can you escape? I'm going to give you a category. Common variety is a fig. Tap each answer that fits the category and then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You advance one space for every correct answer. You're on your way to escaping. But get this, all ghosts get to play too. If a ghost catches up with you, they will steal your life force. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Time is up. You can't outrun that ghost forever. Divisible by 7. What I had in mind. Volcanoes. Time is almost up. Don't look back because there's a ghost right there. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. Are you afraid of the dark? Chronicles of Narnia books. Time is almost up. turned. Has webbed feet. Time is almost up. Melissa McCarthy movies. I gotta get some harder questions. The darkness approaches. High in protein. Another life swap. It's not over yet. You need a perfect answer for your final escape. And that includes the third answer choice now, too. Pass me the popcorn. This one's close. Time to make friends with the darkness. Countries bordering the Indian Ocean. You have to get all the right answers to escape. Shakespeare quotes. Time is almost up. Worn around the neck. Four stolen life force. Arthropods. Oh, was that one too hard for you?
A party? Your vote is appreciated.
Where was I? Not long ago, on an eve both fiendish and cruel, there was a gathering of the world's most ingenious detectives, who by chance were also the world's most duplicitous murderers. They had devised a unique competition where they earned points for solving crimes and points for committing them. Each detective had a stash of 2 murder weapons. Look at the prompt on your device to see the first one you'll draw. But be cautious. As a murderer, you also have a calling card, a letter from your own name that you must include in your drawings. Do your best to hide the letter as part of the image, like so. If your calling card is too obvious, your fellow detectives may spot it and trace the weapon back to you. Draw 2 weapons and hide your calling card now. By the way, if you've played before, you can turn off tutorials in the settings menu. I promise not to take it personally. Your time's half gone. You should be starting your second drawing. Time's nearly up. Don't blame me if you don't finish.
First rate.
To assist in their plans, each detective had a secret accomplice disguised as a party guest. Use your device to give your guest a name. Any pseudonym will do, but don't leave any clues to your own identity.
Yes. Eureka!
Fine.
perfect, and not a moment too soon.
Everyone, your attention please. Please welcome our honorees for the evening, the world's greatest detectives.
Such enthusiasm. Almost a shame you're going to spoil his party.
I'm your host, Lord Tippett, and yes, this is my mansion. Oh, you brought gifts. You can set them down anywhere.
Looks like one of your drawings is out in the open just as well. These gifts represent every type of weapon you'll see this evening, and no detective draws the same weapon twice.
Oh, and we mustn't forget to welcome your esteemed guests. Wonderful. Now, let's just... What the devil? Who turned out the lights? Stay put, everyone. At least with you all around, we can be sure there won't be any foul play.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. Time to attack. Choose a guest to murder on your device. Then guess which detective brought them to the ball. Use your knowledge of what your fellow detectives may have written, or simply take a stab in the dark. If you're the first to figure out who brought a guest, your murder is successful, but your weapon will be left behind as evidence. And be quick, the lights could come back on any second.
Does anyone have a spare candelabra? Then all's well that ends as snakes alive. 4 of our guests have been murdered.
Each murder earns the perpetrator a secret point. And the longer you get away with it, the more you can earn.
Well, at least we have the world's greatest detectives here to solve these crimes. To my amateur detective board. Aha! We've found the murder weapons. Let's start by focusing on just 2 of these dastardly implements. Thanks to science, we can tell how many awful attempts were made on each guest's life.
And if you brought one of these guests, each of those attempts earns you points.
This is strange. If I didn't know better, I'd say these weapons are the same as some of the gifts you all brought.
What a coincidence.
Unfortunately, we really only have time to solve one of these cases.
That means the other murderer will get away, for now.
Examine the evidence and talk through your theories. Choose the case you have the best chance of solving.
Fascinating.
Aha!
Now we're having fun.
I see.
Move your feet.
Interesting.
Interesting, perhaps. Interesting.
As the only lord around, I suppose I'll break the tie. You there. I'm choosing you at random to use my lucky magnifying glass. Use your device to move it over the evidence for a closer look. Now, everyone hurry and vote for who murdered this guest. Whoever has the most votes when time runs out will be convicted.
I see.
My, my. I've got it.
Accusing one of your colleagues? Fess up, detective. Are you innocent or guilty of this crime? Scoundrel! Do you know what we do to killers around here? We ban them from the refreshment table. So there! Great work solving that case. I'm keeping track of who votes for the guilty party and awarding each of you points when you're right, even when the rest of the group gets it wrong. There's one last pair of murders to investigate. What senseless violence!
Senseless, but not pointless.
All right, same as before.
And if you're a murderer, deflect suspicion onto the other case. Your life depends on it, or at least your sterling reputation.
Let's see. All right.
Fascinating.
Oh. Come on.
Your turn with the magnifying glass. Poke at your device to move it around the evidence. I hope you all know who did it because I am totally in the dark here.
Well, we can eliminate one suspect. Their drawing for this weapon is right in front of us.
Aha.
Did I mention that your calling cards aren't
aye.
necessarily unique? It's possible for two murderers to have the same letter, in case that's of interest.
Let's extrapolate.
What do you have to say for yourself? You're going to prison, detective. But not now. This storm's washed out the roads, so you might as well enjoy the rest of the ball. As for the murders we didn't get to, I promise we'll get to it later. Now I think it's time for the curses.
It looks like we're running low on weapons and guests. Draw 2 more weapons using the prompts on your device. You'll be hiding the same letter, but it may look a bit different than before. That's half your time. I hope you used it wisely. Hurry, time's almost up.
Fundamental.
Excellent.
Now enter a name for your new accomplice. Remember, an accomplice that no one tries to murder doesn't do you any good. Give them a name that really pops.
There you are.
Yes.
Masterfully done.
Did I hear the door? I think we have some newcomers. Please join me in welcoming our new guests. I've got a good feeling about the rest of this party. Oh my.
Pick one of our remaining guests and guess who brought them. If you're right, the dark deed will be done.
Everybody stay calm. Anyone else swallow their... What in blazes? More murders? What will the neighbors say? And smell? Don't be shy. Pick a case.
Let's see. I've got it.
Perhaps.
Ahem.
Someone's met metaphorical fingerprints are all over this crime.
I see.
Don't forget you can use the magnifying glass to highlight what you found for your fellow detectives.
Interesting. All right.
A hung jury? We can't convict anyone without a majority vote. Get it together and vote next time. My party depends on it. The bodies may be getting cold, but this beef Wellington is still piping hot. Now, where did I... Oh, phooey.
Once more with feeling.
And I'm sure this time nothing will... Great Caesar's ghost! If my best friend Seabiscuit were still alive, he'd kick you all very hard. What grim portents, like a cloud over a polo pitch.
Let's see. Hurry.
Interesting.
Oh.
I didn't want to sway the vote before, but this was one of my closest, dearest friends. I simply can't bear to hold the magnifying glass myself. How about you? The suspense is killing me. Is it the suspense? Did the suspense do it?
All right.
If the room is voting to condemn you, now's your last chance to convince them otherwise.
My.
I see.
The suspense is killing me.
Recalibrate your senses.
Well, this is awkward. For all you, mostly. Still, if any of you did vote for the actual guilty party, I'll see to it you're rewarded with points at the end of the night. Now, don't let... Midnight! We've still got a ton of unsolved murders, and I am not going back to prison. Look, just take a guess at all of the remaining cases. I'll give you points if you're right, even if the group votes the other way.
And I'll give murderers extra points for every detective they fool into voting for someone else.
Time is running out! Please, hurry!
Let's see.
Why not?
Who would have thought? Onward!
All right.
Fascinating.
Let's extrapolate.
Excellent, moving on.
Perhaps.
was gruesome.
All right.
Let's see.
It's dirty work.
What a head scratcher. Moving on.
All right.
I see.
My. Yes!
Charming.
Perhaps.
Oh. Aha.
Excellent work, detectives. Well, some of you, the rest of you, not so much. As promised, I've been keeping track of who the best detective is. Let's see who gets the prize.
All well and good, but let's see who the best murderer is. And we can't forget the one who brought the most popular accomplices. And our overall winner is...
Congratulations! They say house guests are like fish. They're all murderers.
Welcome to Timejinx, a game for me, my closest friends, and the rest of you. Okay, weirdos, we will time travel for 3.5 rounds. Let's do it. Here's your first mission. I don't want you to screw up too bad, so here's a hint. Type in your dates now. Where did you dweebs end up? Let's see. Your score is how many total years you're off on these missions. The lower, the better. New mission coming at ya. Pow pow. Moving on. It's time to time hop. I'm sending you to 3 parties across 3 different decades. Your objective is to answer correctly so no one finds out you're time hopping. If you do that, then you'll get credit applied to your score. Try not to embarrass yourselves. Here we go.
We're doing a marathon of John Hughes flicks. What should we watch first?
Remember, you're trying to fit in. Stop being yourself. This should have been your reply. And with that, we're off to a new decade.
Why did you just dump ice water all over me?
Hold on tight, we're hopping to the next decade.
I'm so tired. I was up all night till 9 a.m. raiding with my night elf hunter.
I'm shaving some years off your score if you manage to blend in. Let's see who's winning with the lowest score. That was a weird sentence. It's the second round. On to the next mission. Enter your dates now. And here's where everyone wound up. Time for a new task. Let's keep this train choo-chooing. So, small problem. I forgot to mention this, but there are consequences for testing the limits of time. That alarm means there's an imposter on the loose. Whoops.
Oh, geez. The real Friedrich Nietzsche and his evil clone from an alternate timeline are here.
Don't get fooled by the imposter. Save the real one. Let's see what the audience selected. If you spotted the imposter, congrats. I'm lowering your score. Now that we've dealt with that, let's move on. Whoa! We're entering a time loop. You'll see the same pair of questions twice. You can either change your answer, or, if you're really confident, keep it the same. Each time you get it right, I'll lower your score. You got this. Hopefully. And yes, the time loop happens in a modified freezer. Don't think about it too hard, okay? Time loop. You can stay with your first choice or jump ship to another. Here's some data to mull over. crediting your account based on how well you did. Score check. Third round. That's the round that comes after 2 rounds. Quick heads up, if you're not doing so hot, you'll be receiving some hints from your future self. Why doesn't your future self just tell you the answer? Well, that's between you two. Put in your dates now. Here's where each of you went in time. Here's your next mission. I got you all a little something. It's a new mission. It's time to fix the butterfly effect. Your actions have altered the course of history. Your objective is to correct the ridiculous realities we've created. Let's go! Let's see how you're all shaping up. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. We have time for one final task. And this time, we're headed to the future. And for this last one, I'm only giving out credit. That's just the kind of gal I am. Now, let's see how this translates to credit. Let's see your scores. Let's see which one of you is least bad at this game, which isn't saying much. You won! I mean, cool, you won. Let's see the audience ranking.
When you're waiting for your special sign, just remember all we really have is time. Think back to all of the years gone by. You're missing and you're kissing what went in by. Timejinx, your future is the mission, baby. Timejinx, fly through space, come to save me. Don't blink. Watch out for imposters and beware of the time. If you change the course of history, can you keep it all the same between you and me? When you think back, is the answer clear? Is the past too daunting? Can you recall the year? Timejinx, your future is the mission, baby. Timejinx, fly through space to the 80s. Don't blink. Timejinx, quick stop for the time up and get your kicks in the time fix.
Hello, I'm Professor Nanners. Thank you for participating in this study unlocking your powers of non-sensory perception. We'll begin with a quick mental sync-up. In the waiting room, this participant was secretly given this task. We do not know yet what number they were given, but they wrote this. Now, everyone, use the power of your minds and your phones to predict where their answer belongs on this range. Try to get as close as you can. Use your device to guess the true percentage up to 100%. It's okay if you're not perfectly attuned yet. We're opening our brain windows. Okay, here's what everyone was able to intuit. And how close did we get? A fair amount of variety here. Not bad.
Test 1. Writing.
Now, everyone gets to answer a question. Write a piece of advice.
The rest of the information about what you'll write and where your secret number sits on the range should be on your device now. Try to write an answer that will lead your fellow participants towards guessing your secret number, or just write an answer that makes sense for you. Let your inner mind guide you.
Just letting you know, half of the time has passed. Your time is up. Come on. We'll begin with this. This advice would be helpful for a time traveller visiting which year?
And this participant's answer. Use your device to hone in on their secret number.
After you guess, feel free to let us know what you're feeling. You can use your device to share your emotional feedback. What did we all feel was correct? A lot of you have the exact same idea. How close were we? I'm measuring your mind power by how close you got to the secret number. The writer gets points for every player that got close.
Let's go again. Continuing with the same question. But now it's this participant's answer. Someone hit the confidence button. Nice. Here's a bonus for that confidence. New question. How likely is it that this advice could make you rich? Let's see the response. This one uses percentages. Here's what we were hoping to hit. A couple standouts here. Same question. Let's see the response. You're out by yourself, it seems. Next question. How useful would this advice be to an astronaut? Let's see the response. This is on a scale from 1 to 10. The truth, however, continuing with the same question. Let's see the response. But what is it? Close, for some of you. Okay, we've completed test 1. Okay, time to assess what we've observed so far. These early readings are very promising. Ah, the audience may not be as gifted as I'd hoped. Test 2. Drawing. Everyone will begin with a similar drawing task based on this category. Draw a toy. No need to overthink it, just do whatever.
By the way, you're halfway through your time. Oh, I'm also tracking moments when you're especially confident about a number. After you choose your answer, you can tap and hold the confidence button to get bonus points for being close. But if you're not close enough, you'll lose points instead. Let's begin with this question. How loud is this toy? Probably. Let's see the response. Oh my. Oh, the data tables have turned. Same question. Let's see the response. You chose a bit of an outlier, I see. Maybe we've underestimated you. Okay, new question. How melted is this toy? Let's see the response. This one uses percentages. Quite a bit of agreement here. And the true answer... A few of you were spot on. Well, it's not science if it always works. Continuing with the same question. Let's see the response. Oh, okay. Changing questions. How likely is this toy to be secretly thrown away by a parent? Let's see the response.
where your instincts led you. But where does the truth lie? A few examples of a perfect sync. Same question. Let's see the response.
A stack like that always draws the attention. But what's correct? Test 2 is now complete. All right, let's review our findings. No one needs to take a break. I'm wearing a diaper. The audience could be doing a bit better. Oh well. We are now entering the final test. That means the points are doubled. It's time to draw a combination of two very different things. On your device, draw something that sits on the range we've sent you, and then tap Submit. We've hit the halfway mark on the allotted time. We'll begin with this. Where does this drawing belong between flute and scarf? Let's see the response. You picked similar theories. Good to see. The real answer. A few of you were spot on. Continuing with the same question. Let's see the response. spectacular answer emerges. But what is it? At least the audience is onto something. These were a bit off, eh? New question. Where does this drawing belong between puzzle and traffic? Let's see the response. Ah yes, a bit of a stack forming. But what's correct?
Same question. Let's see the response. How close were we?
A couple standouts here. Okay, new question. Where does this drawing belong between vacuuming and dog walking? Let's see the response. Quite a bit of agreement here.
And the true answer...
Impressive proximity all around.
Continuing with the same question. Let's see the response.
Encouraging conformity of guesses, but where does the truth lie?
So many of you hit it exactly.
That's it for the final test.
And the gifted among you is...
You're an amazing scientific discovery, but what about the audience? Our computers are a little slow today.
Quite good. So many nonsensory connections made by our audience.